1937 stonecutter.com is live. Let's start off with a bit of history. 1937 was for sale in 2012 for $86,000. All right. I bought it from Drew Meredith. I said to Drew, here's 12,000, and if I don't come back with the extra 72 by next year, they took it at 82K, they can keep the 12,000. That was the bet. So within a year I had it paid off, and that makes me the owner of 1937. Now immediately after that, I thought I would be right into the business. Small business planning, GST. Start your own successful business. What did I do? Here's a picture. And I've done a lot of that. Why did I buy these 20,000 square feet? To build bicycles. That was the idea. And I wanted to build a tent. Now I've built the tent and I've built the bike. I just need a place to build them on a bigger scale. Basically, you got 4 businesses with 4 residences on top, or 5 businesses, 5 residences on top. And what I would like to see is 2 sets of stairs going in the back. That could be, that back will be basically here with that view. Then all of these, or anybody who wants to have a porch out front, everybody has to agree that that's going to be the view. All right, so what are these buildings going to look like on the inside? Here, they're all going to be the same. 5 spaces, maybe 1 being an office, are all going to be the same. That's going to make it cost effective. We're going to max the height and max the footprint. And this, let's say, will be 20 feet in width for each place, and then 100 feet in working room. Okay. With 4 by 4, obviously you get a bit more working room. You get 25 feet each in width. And then that's it. Still, it goes back about 100 feet. Those are the choices. And here's some examples of what I'm looking for building materials. Just everything as industrial and metallic as possible. Just basically like living on a drilling rig. You know, all you want. I just want to see cladding. That's what I want. So whether you got 4 by 4 or 5 by 5 people, business, residents, doesn't matter. You got to get the capital if you want to go forward. Or I just sell. Thanks to Lisa, that could happen. It's getting closer to 1.2. That's that, man. This is a chance for any small business owners who want to move up. Stop paying rent, own your own. All right, from July 12th, 2018, we've got, here is the basics. You got 164 feet, 123 at the back, 163 up front or on the side, and 142 up front. So it's longer than it is wider. And there's one neighbor here, that's Little Watt Corporation, and this one is Miller Capilano. Full on 100% industrial. But on this 21,783 square feet, I'm allowed to build exactly half that amount, so 10,500 square feet, and that can be doubled and maybe even tripled in terms of stories and building. So think about it. Let's get on to the next. All right, so next, phase 1. Create building blueprint, building plan. Have Geotech oversee raising of 1937 to flood level with a footprint. Rent out 1937 as outdoor storage for 1 to 2 years. That doesn't need to be done if everyone's in it and we have enough capital. During the time, look for finance options. You are the finance options. Phase 2. Compare cost with developers and construction. Shop it around. Bring in cement, rebars, foundation, set up support beams, cross beams, add roof. So this is basically there. Now I'm talking about this, getting the build. Phase 3, with all res units looking the same, they have to look the same, cost effective. With all business units looking the same, again, cost effective. Everything looks the same. Don't make it stupid. Add walls, fire suppression floors, plumbing, electrical. I'm not going to do that. People get hired for that. Doors, windows, amenities, appliances. Phase 4 with work done above, left to right. I don't know what that means exactly, but here, basically that, left to right. And you got the side. The stairs are coming in. The front's looking good. Phase 4 with work done. The work for business units will be made easier without rain or elements in the way. Yeah, build from the top, build from the bottom, go to the top. Same process as above, left to right. It's easier to work, res biz at the same time, with stairs, all work finished. Okay. Again, this is in the IP at lot 3 on Stonecutter Place. Right here, Stonecutter. And these are my 2 neighbors. Again, from 2018, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, this is what I could allow here. A vet clinic, financial institution, liquor, primary establishment, fitness. What I don't want is gas. I don't want mechanics, and I don't want an automotive service shop, automotive, tourism, laundromat. Basically everything along that list here that's check marked would be good. Keep it quiet and clean. Manufacturing, that could be considered clean and quiet if I build my bicycles and tents nice and clean. Okay, everything else basically is there. What else is important here? More check marks along there. You can read that slowly if you can. Minimum lot size. That's some special stuff shit there. Okay, what else have we got? We got the exterior, the maximum building height. That's important. 10.5 meters. I want that maxed out. Everything's got to be the full capacity to actually make sense of paying taxes. Taxes, right? We all got to pay that. 2018, this place was valued at $158K, and then bang, it went up 271%. And it's steadily risen since every year, except for these, 23, 24, 25, it stayed the same. This year they raised it, and I fought it, and I won. So it's back down to 800 worth $795 in front of BC assessment. So all I want to say is that I can continue paying my taxes and live like this and just keep it the way it is for a very long time, preferably raised, and then just have it as an outdoor storage. But I would much rather have this place running at full capacity with people who are invested, who have capital and share the same dream. So again, the long here is that I have about a year to get 1937stonecutter.com. That is running right now, and these are going to go on the fence there and there. And if I can get any traction from this, and if people want to contact me, there's a lot of ways you can do that. Cost, money. Okay, let's talk about it. I get 3 people, right? What do we got? Bang, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, to build 4 buildings, because this is me. I'm right here, right? That's moi. 1, 2, 3. You get business downstairs. What else? You get res upstairs. Catch some sleeps. All right. All you're paying for 1, 2, and 3 is the cost to build these things. All right, so my estimation, let's say 800,000 tops, maybe 5 to 800,000. Okay, so you're spending 800K for this, for that, and for that. Well, I want one too. So who's gonna pay for it? You are. These 3 people are gonna pay 800K times 4, right? Equals 3.2 million. Shouldn't be that much. All right. What do you get out of it? Well, here's my share. 1.2 is the cost of the land, right? So really, you're bringing it all down to about $2 million for that, right? Okay. Now this could be where it gets complicated. So far you've put in 800, right? Times 4. So that means between 3 people, you're at about, what is that? I don't even want to think about that. What I'm trying to get here is somebody pays for my house, 1, 2, 3, and then I get that 800 minus 1.2 equals 4K, 4,000, 400,000, right? There's some math in there that it's not showing, but I swear the math is there. Because my property at 1.2 is what no one's going to be able to get. Okay, watch, right? If we go for 5, everybody's quota is smaller. So maybe let's go down to 600,000 for building cost. All right, and we got 4 people to put in 2.4 mil. And of that, we have to account for what I want, which is, one res and 1 sleeping. All right, I want to catch some Z's. All right, that's right. Make some money downstairs, upstairs. Okay, bang, that's it. We're all going to do that. We're all going to be friends. Well, okay, acquaintances. Let's not go too far here. Acquaintances, business partners, half-decent leaseholders, and probably bitchy strata people. Okay, bang. So this is all 1937. Now, if everybody puts in 600 to 800K for either that one or the other, for the 5x5 or the 4x4, and I put in my 1.2 as value collateral, my 1.2 should be allowed the 800 plus I should get 1.2 minus 800 equals 400,000. Because, well, for one thing, it's my idea. And secondly, because it's fair that if you're buying not just your residence and your business and materials with your own capital, you're buying 1/4 or 1/5 of my property. And I, in order to walk away and only have this remaining space, these 2 businesses and residence, I think every one of these 5 people or these 3 people should chip in to whatever 1.2 minus the building cost is. So 1.2 minus a building cost, 900,000. Okay, that's a large amount of money to build something as small and simple as that, in my limited and zero experience. So that leaves 300K divided by 4 or 3 equals, you got to chip in 100K, and that's my walkaway price. That's my, how can I say it here? I'm going to put it, that's my parachute, just to land wherever the hell I want. All right, with 1937 working in its own way, and this is another qualification, okay, and it's important. Qualification is this: you have to build and agree on all 4 stratagems here. They're all going to look the same. All right, that's going to save building costs by a lot. Furthermore, you have to stay at that business for 5 years. 5, 5, 5, 5. Only you or your employee or maybe a family member can stay upstairs, right? You catch some Z's. This is not for renters to be, tramping in from wherever else in the world. This isn't some hostel for Whistlerites doing dishes. This is a legitimate business proposition. You make your business down here, and fast or failure or succeed and moving up. That's how it works. This is a 5-year plan, okay? And you're making your money. And if you make enough of it that you need employees, well, yes, you can get your employees upstairs and they can sleep there. and that's it. It's owner or employee operated. I don't want, and no, I don't, nobody else wants people just blabber, you know, showing up saying, hey, I'm moving in tomorrow. I'm here for 3 months. I'm going to fuck shit up. No, this has to be a serious operation. Okay, and that's it. For now, that's all I got. Lawyers will show up if we're going to go forward with this. If you have enough capital to figure it out and to go forward, move on, then take your dreams, bring them over to 1937. Thanks for watching. By the way, I used greengeeks.com for this $35.40 annual website. One more thing, $995, $400. I had to fight to bring that down. So really, you could say it's worth $1 million, and I have had offers of 1.1 and also 1.150. I am getting closer to my 1.2, and I did win the notice and decision hearing to bring that property price down $200,000. I also want to add that the property 1937 has been engineered geotechnically by Phil Reed. That was a long time ago, I think in 2019, and I'm sure that if anybody wanted to invest, we can get another geotech or just have someone who's a friend of PK Reed to look at it. He's probably going to offload his work to someone else. So yeah, I just wanted to add that.